Was good, y'all. Rich Sosa back in the building with another banger. And as y'all can see by the looks of the title and the screen, today I am bringing y'all my Scottie Pippen two-way pass first wing build gameplay. And I'm telling y'all, look at this build already. Off rip, we are going to go ahead and hit the opponent with two behind the backs for an easy score. That is honestly going to be one of my favorite moves this year. This build is going to be able to dribble, play elite defense as you're going to see in this gameplay. And then on top of all that, you're going to be able to finish at the rim at ease, shoot, and also break ankles with the ankle breaking shot creating takeover, y'all. At the end of the video, I'm going to go ahead and show y'all what this build is going to be looking like when it comes down to the stats, the height, the weight, the wingspan, everything that goes into it. So, before anything else, since y'all made it this far, man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Anybody looking to join RGF, the Rich Gang family, go ahead and turn on post notifications, but also go ahead and let's get 50 likes on this banger. Look at that snatch block that we just got. Now, I know that we can get 50 likes on this video, so let's go ahead and do it. But again, I just want to say thank God for giving me this opportunity to be able to share this with y'all. Thank you for having me in your day as well as you in mine. Now let's go ahead and talk a little bit about this build. With this gameplay that I'm going to be showing y'all, I have to be real with y'all. I do not even have half of my badges when it comes down to this. Now when we think of Scottie Pippen, we think of a couple of things, but most first, we definitely think of the elite defense able to lock anybody up at ease, especially like he did with Magic Johnson in the finals for their first ring. And then also, when it comes down to it, he is easily a really nice dribbler for being oversized. As you know, if you know about Scottie Pippen, he used to be known as a point forward when it came to the college days. He was able to guard anybody and also dribble with the ball when it came down to him being in the NBA. He kept his guard skills when it came down to it. But let's go ahead and get into this next gameplay right here. As you can see, I'm going to be going up, guarding a level 40 maxed out playmaking shot creator build. Now, I'm telling you, when it comes down to these people who grind out the game early and get the highest rep, do not be afraid to play them. Just because they have a high rep does not necessarily mean that they are going to be good at the game. Now, as y'all can see, off rip, this man hits a white fading 2. Now that's okay, but I got a lot in store for him. Y'all already know that I'm going to go ahead and hit him with the behind the back, get an easy score to the rim. I'm telling you, when it comes down to this build, my favorite thing about it, you're going to be able to get a lot of blocks from it. But let's go ahead and say that you run with a teammate that has defensive leader as well as by steals boost. You're going to be able to get 99 steal on this build. I'm telling you, really toxic, really overpowered, and that is why I really say that this is the perfect Scottie Pippen build. You're going to be able to use this build in any game mode, y'all, and that is a fact. So again, if y'all want this exact build and for me to drop it, just go ahead and drop a like, drop a comment, and let me know. And once we get to the 50 likes, most definitely I got y'all with an in-depth tutorial on how to make it. Honestly, when it comes down to the 1v1 court, I feel like this is the perfect build to go ahead and go up against any build, whether it be a post scorer, guard, or even an oversized shooter, y'all. Stretch bigs this year are really back, especially when it comes down to the two ways. So that is something that I have been seeing a lot when it comes down to the 1v1 court. And my favorite thing is that this build is also going to be able to move really quick when it comes down to the dribble moves that we're going to be able to get. Now, as y'all can see, I'm going to go ahead and get a steal right there. But again, it's all really just going to be based off of your timing, how well you know how to play defense, and then on top of all that, how high of a steal rating are you going to have. Now, like I said, remember, I do not have all of my badges when it comes down to this build. So there is a lot more potential that I'm going to be able to show y'all when it comes to getting this build maxed out at 99 and also getting the gym rat badge, and then on top of all that, getting all my badges like I just said. Now, for those of y'all who do not know what game mode I am running, this is the 1v1 court marketplace when it comes down to playing on the matchmaking. They actually implemented it this year, and I really have to go ahead and say that this game mode is my favorite and a huge W for a couple of reasons. Now, the first one that I really like about this game mode is that, as you can see, of course, it's all ISO when it comes down to this floor. So again, there's not going to be any help when it comes to the defender on both sides of the ball. That is going to be a really W in my opinion, and I say that because, again, ISOing has always been my favorite, especially when it comes down to using the rare builds and having success with them. You have not, at least I haven't, I should say, seen too many bigs on this court, and when I do, it is a huge speed disadvantage when it comes to them, because the dribble moves on this build go hard, and also you can choose shot creating takeover. If they play up, you're going to be able to break their ankles and go right by them for the easy 2. And then on top of all that, you can also get wide open from the 3 once they start leaving you open from breaking their ankles. So again, I am definitely going to go ahead and bring y'all some more gameplay once I get this build maxed out. But again, once I do, I'm telling y'all, this build is literally going to be nothing like what it is showing now. The dribble moves are going to be faster. When it comes down to the defense, that is going to be even better. And remember, at the end of this video, I'm going to be showing y'all what these stats are going to be looking like. Super overpowered, especially when it comes down to the defensive side. Now, as y'all can see, you even get sharpshooting takeover on this build, also with the playmaking. I believe the 4 takeovers we're going to get is going to be in this order: shot creating, sharpshooting, playmaking, and then we get the lockdown. Now, as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and cook up right here. This build is not slow. I'm telling you, go ahead and grind this kind of build out, and you're really going to see what the potential is going to be at once you get it to 99 overall. Now, a lot of things that go into this build. You're really going to be able to guard anybody 1 through the 5. When it comes to me guarding people that are smaller than me and have more speed, I really do not see any type of disadvantage. The biggest thing that I also have to say about it is that we are able to snag boards, and then when it comes down to people backing me down in the paint on this build, you are definitely going to be able to hold your own. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and say too early that strength does not matter on this game, but when it comes to me being on the interior against somebody who has a much higher strength than me, I have been seeing a lot of success when it comes down to it, because again, the max wingspan makes it so much easier to contest shots, but also get blocks as well as steals. Now, as you can see, I'm greening with this build, dribbling all ISO, and even the chase down blocks on this build are going to be very nice. Now, when some of these gameplays, I do not even have on chase down artists. I believe I really only have it on when it comes down to the very first gameplay that I showed y'all with the exact Scottie Pippen drip. So if y'all want, I'll even go ahead and drop the face creation that I have for this build. But just remember, go ahead and hit that like button. That is definitely going to be a huge help to me. I just want y'all to know that without any of this, I'm telling you, really, it would not be possible if y'all weren't showing out every single day. But more importantly, it would not be anything if it were not for God to be able to just put me in this opportunity to be able to share these videos with y'all. I just want y'all to know that that means the world to me, that y'all come through every single day. Shout out to the Rich Gang family. Couple people that I'm thinking of already: OG Bari, the Tailor Made. I'm telling you, your efforts, your love, and also your appreciation every single day does not go unnoticed. I just need y'all to know that. I'm going to continue to drop bangers every single day, and like I said, daily uploads on the weekend. The only reason why I do that is because I am still in college, y'all, so I just need y'all to know that as long as I bring y'all at least one upload every single day, y'all most definitely know that I can do that for you. And as you can see on this build as well, you're going to be able to get a lot of steals. I know I already said that, but the defense, when it comes down to it, is very serious, y'all, especially if you know what you are doing. In my best opinion, right here, as you can see, I ended up getting blocked, so y'all already know that I got to go hard to end it on game. And right here, I'm going to go ahead and hit him with a couple different dribble moves. Going to go ahead and cook up, bring it back to the three-point line, and again, going to hit him with the behind the back, bring it back to the corner, and I'm going to go ahead and green the 3 for a game. Now, I have been going up against a lot of different builds when it comes down to this video, and I just want y'all to know that is the best thing about it when it comes down to this 1v1 court. You're not going to go ahead and just be going up against the same exact paint beast or even the glass cleaning finishers, play shots. I have seen a huge variety of different builds when it comes down to the small forwards especially, but also when it comes down to the bigs. I believe I have only faced one true post scorer who was backing me down the whole time. Other than that, everybody else was dribbling, shooting, not only going to the rim as well. And that is going to be my favorite thing, that you're going to see many different play styles, many different types of people. That is honestly a huge W when it comes down to this game mode. Again, I recommend that y'all try it, especially, let's just go ahead and say that you do have a post scorer. With this game mode, I'm telling you, going to be very cheesy, because again, they are not going to be able to get help on either sides of the ball because it's 1v1, of course. Now, when it comes down to it, just be sure that y'all go ahead and pay attention when it comes down to me showing y'all these stats, because look right here, exact Scottie Pippen, the face creation, the fit. Now I could change a couple different things, of course, but y'all already know that I had to go with Scottie dripping today, y'all. Now the armband, definitely gonna go ahead and replicate him. Of course, the jersey, the hairstyle, I had to go ahead and put on my own shoes. But then also when it comes down to the leggings on this build, definitely really gonna go ahead and look like him. And as y'all can see, only a 90 overall right now, two-way pass first wing, level 7. I have been maxing out my stuff when it comes to the current gen, but once I finish that out, I am most definitely gonna go ahead and finish the season when it comes down to this. So when it comes down to the stats, as y'all can see, we get a very nice ball handle on this build. And then when it comes down to the shooting, super solid as well, especially when you consider that you're also going to go ahead and get boost when it comes down to the shooting. Especially, you can even go ahead and get more when it comes down to the defense. Very toxic right there. And look at the badge count that I'm running right now. 4 for the finishing. Then when it comes to the shooting, 8, playmaking for the 4, and then 14 for the defensive. Again, I just need y'all to know that I love y'all. I thank y'all. I got daily uploads dropping this weekend, so be sure to stay tuned. And man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Anybody looking to join RGF, the Rich Gang family, go ahead and turn on post notifications, but do not forget to hit that like button before y'all get out of here. Let's get 50 big likes on this video. I most definitely know that we can do that. That is a goal of mine, and I just want y'all to know that when I set goals, it's only because I know that y'all are loyal enough to make them happen. Now, with all that being said, I got one last thing to say. Thank God. And before we get out of here, let's just go ahead and talk about these takeovers real quick. Shot creating, like I said, to break the ankles. Then when it comes down to the sharpshooting, y'all already know what that does. Playmaking is okay, but if you want to go ahead and just be super toxic, go ahead and throw on double lockdown takeovers, especially to really replicate a Scottie Pippen type build. I'm going to go with enhanced jump shot contest for the second one, but honestly, you can go ahead and put this one on second or first, and then for the very first one, you can go ahead and put on the ankle breaking shots just to be more overpowered, but also to have fun with this build. So again, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And man, Rich out.